It's been a while since we talk about someone who was just extremely desperate to get some more views, that they're just willing to do absolutely anything. And I thought I should fix that, because not so long ago I ended up learning about a story which is just absolutely wild. Now, it's becoming extremely common for people just to commit crimes and proudly post it on the internet. It is something that makes absolutely no sense to me, because I don't know why you will do something like that. I mean, I do know the answer why, so you can get some more views, because obviously it's going to be something extremely shocking, and people are going to talk about you. And a lot of people on the internet have that mindset that if people are talking about me, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad, it's automatically good, which is just wrong. I don't understand why people still think that way, because there are so much examples of people just getting absolutely made fun of on the internet, and it does literally nothing for them. It doesn't help their online career at all, and it just hurts them, but they just live in a delusional world that, no, this is actually really good for me, and the fact that people are making fun of me, they're still talking about me, so I'm getting more clout, and I'm actually a businessman. It makes absolutely no sense, but I'm just getting off topic. Now, this story that I'm going to talk about, we are going to need to go back to the past, but not really that far, just around last year, where someone thought it was a good idea to buy fake Nike shoes and try to return them to a real-life Nike store. Now, I know what you're thinking. That seems like an absolutely terrible idea, and that also sounds kind of illegal. I mean, he could get in some big trouble trying to do something like that, and he did, because he ended up getting sued by Nike, and that is something that he ended up confirming not so long ago. So, I guess it didn't really end so well. I guess Nike didn't really think his little prank was funny, but let me stop yapping and let's actually start watching this amazing video. Now, I'm gonna skip the intro mainly because he just explains the whole premise of the video, and I already did that. So let's start a little bit after the beginning.
Sneakers are getting extremely good, and to some people they're better than the real thing. However, most quote-unquote sneakerheads will tell you that there is no way reals and fakes are close at all. They'll go on, they'll tell you about how there's always going to be something that separates the real from fake. Maybe it's the stitching, the quality, who knows? They're delusional anyways, it doesn't matter. What they don't realize is every real shoe also has these differences. It's because every shoe is made a little bit differently, and I mean the child shops that Nike uses in Vietnam and China are overworked, so they can't be expected to nail every shoe down. And I mean literally, they use nails and hammer shoes for like 5 cents an hour. It's not going to be Louis Vuitton quality. So with that being said, I wanted to see if me, Joe Schmo, were to go ahead and buy a pair of shoes from Nike and also buy an identical make and model fake pair and then swap the fakes into the box. I want to see if the Nike employees would be able to tell when I went to return the shoes.
I just love these videos so much. They sit down and just happily explain how I'm planning to go and commit a crime, and I'm also going to record it and post it on the internet, but they have like music in the background. They say it in a super upbeat voice, and they make it all excited so the viewer can be like, oh man, I can't wait to watch and see a man do something like this. This is going to be so fantastic and amazing, and my viewing experience is going to be extremely cool. And every single video that's like this is literally filmed this way. I don't know why this is the meta of recording yourself committing a crime. And plus, let's also just talk about how he said if he could get past the Nike employee. I'm positive that someone who works at that store probably doesn't really care that much. Like, you're not going to give them a shoe and they're going to open it, take out like thousands of machinery where they zoom in to the subatomic level and make sure that, yes, this shoe is 100% real and someone didn't give me a fake. And I'm also positive that's something that an employee is not thinking about, because I don't think anyone is dumb enough to do something like this. I'm pretty sure they all think if someone is going here to return the shoe, they're probably here to return the real product. I guarantee no one who works at any shoe store has ever thought that anyone would be dumb enough to do something like that, but I guess none of them was prepared for him. And another thing that you realized in this little clip is that this guy really likes to talk about fake shoes a lot. Like, he was really glizzy in them. And there is actually a reason why. It looks like the whole purpose of this video is like a little sponsorship, because in the description of the video, it looks like he has an affiliate link with this website that sells fake shoes. So that's the main reason why he's like talking so positively about them for the whole video. video, which isn't really that surprising. I mean, I'm pretty sure we all know by now that YouTubers will take any kind of sponsorship. They don't care how the item is. You know, it could be something as dumb as Air Up, where they literally trick people just to drink water. Like, yes, I have tried it before. You guys are actually just drinking water. You are being tricked. There is no taste difference. Just drink water on your own. But I guess all because it's sponsored by a bunch of YouTubers, people just gaslight themselves like it's a completely different item. But YouTubers will take any type of sponsorship, so I'm not surprised that he decided to partner with a company like this. But it looks like this guy seems to be a little bit into fake shoes, so I guess it's not really that much of a big deal. But either way, this whole video is like kind of a little sponsorship, which is also a new meta that's forming. People making sponsored videos and that video getting them arrested. It is very interesting. But let me stop yapping again and let's continue.
Buy.com scouring for the cheapest Air Forces because, well, you know, that's kind of the point. Why would I spend like $100 on a rep when I can go buy a pair for like $10? Because after all, cheap reps can be really, really good, and you need to have caution. You need to be careful when you're out buying shoes, because I could have hit your Nike store.
Yeah, that's the website that this guy's going to be simping for. And I also don't think it was a good idea for him to say that I could be going after your Nike store. I'm positive that the Nike lawyers are probably extremely happy for him to say something like that. They're just rubbing their hands together like, yeah, we could probably use this against them. And I don't know if they could do that because I know absolutely nothing about the law. But I don't think it's a good idea to say something like that, especially when you're getting sued by Nike. I actually don't know why this video is still up. Like, should he just 100% go and delete it? But I guess it is getting a lot of views for his channel, so why would he go and do something like that?
It's real. Check it out. Please tell me, if you can see any differences, let me know, because I really can't. The only big differences, if there is any that I can see, is this 3 stitching area right here is a little bit different on the fake. There's like no stitching on the fake, a bunch on the real, but I don't think the employees would be able to tell in person. Let's see. The stars on the fake one look actually a bit more defined. This is the fake one. They look a bit more defined and like deeper. Again, this is the fake. Tell me how the fake has a much more smoother line, right? This one's all like wonky and wobbly. Even the stars right here, look at this one's like perfect. How is the rep better? Actually, genuinely. A $20 rep, if that.
Bro, I think it's pretty easy to tell that this video has to be a little bit sponsored, because just look how hard this man is just trying to convince people to get fake shoes. He's like, if you can clearly see the fake one is 100% better than the real one, why would anyone even care enough to go and buy real Nike shoes? That just makes absolutely no sense. I mean, just look how awesome and cool the fake one is. Look at how the stars and details are just way more better on the fake one than just the terrible Nike one. I mean, come on. You guys clearly want to save your money. You need to go and make the right financial decision. Like, it's honestly extremely funny how hard this man is trying to sell you on, like, please buy fake shoes. And also, if you go and do that, make sure you use my link in the description below. Make sure you go and use that, by the way. If you are going to do that, just remember that. Keep that in mind. You should go and use my link.
If not, if anything, the fake pair is actually better for $20 than the real pair for 110. I'm not even joking. What I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna write on the back of the insole, just like that, on the left pair. Now, if somebody gets my shoe, it's gonna have my @ on them, and then they can hit me up, and I don't know, I'll give them their money back or something, I don't know. I'm also gonna put my @ like under here, like right here. There we go.
Man, that's the best idea. Not only I'm gonna film myself commit a crime, I'm also just gonna basically write my name on the shoebox. So basically, every single person knows who did it. So if someone did get the brand new fake pair of shoes and they're just extremely angry because they actually thought they were going to get like a nice pair of Nike shoes, but they ended up getting a fake because some goofy goober ended up doing a training technique, now they perfectly know who did it. Why would you do something like this? I'm pretty sure this guy already mentioned that in the beginning of the video, he could get in some trouble by trying to do a prank or a social experiment like this, and that probably hands down has to be the best part of this whole video. Absolutely amazing plan that definitely wouldn't bite you in the future.
Absolutely. Anything wrong with the shoe? Anything wrong with the shoe?
No, this didn't fit.
Do you have the Nike app?
Maybe.
Okay.
Why?
I would love to scan it. That way we can link this transaction to your account.
Oh, I don't have the app on this phone.
No worries. You can type in your email. It'll do the same thing. Just want to link it up for you today.
Cool. That's good.
Yes, perfect. $118.25 is gonna go back. You
Perfect.
Can tap right here or insert or use Apple Pay. I do need a card.
But luckily, before she could see what I wrote,
Yep,
Oh,
there's your
appreciate
new
it.
receipt.
You too, thank you.
and I skirted out of there. So we did it. We successfully gave Nike our $15 Air Force Ones with no issues. And if I really wanted to, I could go buy 10 pairs of fakes, 10 pairs of reals, exchange them all, and make $900 before shipping, obviously. But you know what? Make sure you go down there and sign up for PandaBuy with my link for shipping discounts. Shameless plug, you know me.
I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but I completely forgot that in the last clip we ended up seeing, not really the last one, the last two clips before, he straight up did say that, hey, did you actually know the fake one is better than the real one, in my opinion? And then he just obviously tells us the reason why he thinks that much, because he's working with the company. He literally says in the comment section below he has an affiliate link, and also telling people that, hey, if you actually did this amazing tactic that I did a couple of times, you could actually make $900, which again, that's probably going to be something that's not going to age well at all, and he's probably going to get in some pretty big trouble by saying something like that. But either way, that's the whole video, a absolutely wild thing to proudly upload on the internet. You basically just walking around and committing a crime, and this is something that just consistently keeps on getting worse. Now, apparently this video ended up doing so good that it actually caused a lot of copycat videos to come out. There are more people who are trying to do stuff like this, but with different companies, because this guy already did it, so obviously they need to do something else. I'm just here to say that's an absolutely terrible idea, because again, you're filming yourself committing a crime. You're definitely going to get in trouble if you go and do something like this. And I saw another one of these out there on the internet. I'm not really going to talk about it, but it's extremely common for people to make this type of video, and they do the same thing that this guy did. Put their like YouTube channel name or their TikTok on the box. Why? This is just absolutely wild. Now let's go and talk about the lawsuit a little bit. The guy ended up making a video not so long ago. I'm pretty sure like earlier today as the time recording that he ended up confirming to his audience that he is officially getting sued by Nike. And the video is kind of just filler. He ended up saying that he's not able to talk about anything. I guess that's his lawyer saying that, hey, don't talk about anything about the case. But yeah, it looks like this guy's going to get blasted by Nike. And I would say I feel a little bit bad for him because he is going against a billion-dollar company, so he's definitely going to get blasted. I don't think this guy really don't have a high chance to win, so that kind of sucks. But at the same time, I also don't feel bad because he willingly record himself commit a crime. I mean, what did you expect to happen? That's basically like punching a lion in the face and then you get surprised that he teared you to shreds. Either way, this is just an absolutely wild situation and a crazy video that I wanted to talk about. Anyway, that's it. My name is Lua. You have a good day or night. See ya.